Okay, so this is a quick video in video response to my girl Miss Megan C's video about the stuff that happens at her job. And I work in retail as well. I'm not a cashier. I have been a cashier, but I was like a cashier briefly when I worked at Wendy's, so it wasn't that bad. Um, but I will say, working in retail will try your patience so much. Um, People will ask you, at least in my job, people will ask us, I would say, some of the dumbest questions. Well, just to me, they're dumb. Like, we make signs when we have sales, and we have signs that tell where each of our stuff is. If you don't know, I work in the wig section of a beauty supply store. So, we get people that come in, and they'll ask us where the human hair wigs are. We clearly, on the wigs, each wig has a tag, a name tag, and on the human hair wigs, they say human hair, and on the Remy wigs, they say Remy in the corner. And so clearly they say what they are on the tags, but people still ask us. And we have big signs over the sections that have the human hair and the Remy hair. Big old signs up, like above, that say human and Remy. But no one ever looks, apparently, because those signs just aren't visible. And, yeah, and then they'll ask us, like, if we have a sale, they'll ask us what the sale is. When we have posters made and posted that say what the sale is, and they'll still ask us. And then I have actually told some people, okay, like right now we have a sale that's anything under 100 is 20% off. Okay, cool, self-explanatory, right? If the wig is under $100, it's 20% off. And then, they'll go, okay. And then they'll go look at a wig that they like, and they'll be like, is this on sale? Is it under $100? Okay, then it's 20% off. Like, we make the things for a reason for you to be able just to see what it is and not have to ask dumb questions like that. Like, do you not read when you come in? Do you just go into the section and just look at the wigs and not even paying attention to anything that's written anywhere in the whole section? Like, seriously? So that's irritating. Like, really, it's very frustrating to have people ask you questions when you know the answer is clearly posted within view of what they're asking. And it's just like, now a lot of times I just tell them, yeah, the sale is right there. And I'll point to where we have it posted, the different things. And because, no, I'm not explaining to you what's clearly posted right there. You're not stupid. I know you're not. So, yeah, I have very little patience for people right now, or from working there. And then, like, we have people that come in and expect us to work miracles with finding them a wig. They're like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what style. What style do you think will look good on my face shape? And I'm like, we're not taught the secret arts of wigs and what looks good on. No, we are taught how to sell them. We're taught the difference between human, synthetic, and all that. That's it. That's all we're taught. Like, what makes you think I'm a wigologist that knows what looks good on somebody's face shape? Try the thing on. If it looks good, you'll know it looks good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Try them on. Stop trying to come to us and get us to pick a wig for you. That's not our job. Our job is to give you the wig that you want. It is not to pick one for you. And that irritates me to no end. People really want us to, like, go find them a wig. And I'm like, no, ma'am. I need you to be an active part in this and go find a wig that you like. Like, I don't know you. I don't know. You just walked into my section. I don't know what you like. And they literally have said, like, I don't know what I want. And I'm like, okay, you can't just walk into a store and have no idea what you want and expect me to just find something for you. You have to give me something to work with. Like, do you want human hair? Do you want short? Do you want long? Do you want synthetic? Do you like curly? Do you want straight? Like, give me something. You can't just say, I need a wig. The hell am I supposed to go off of? There's a ton of wigs here. I could pick some random shit out for you and just say, here you go. And if you don't give me anything to go off, you can't get mad if you don't like it. You didn't tell me anything to go off of. So yeah, that's very irritating. And then the people that own the beauty supply store I work at are Korean. So I get a lot of, and it's bad to say this, I get a lot of black people that come in because I'm in a predominantly black area, African American area. And a lot of them will be very racist about the fact that the managers and all that are Korean. And they'll act like they're incompetent and don't know anything about anything. in case they haven't noticed or don't know, a lot of the companies that provide the hair that they buy and the wigs that they buy are Korean owned companies. Like, I didn't realize that until I started working there, but Shake and Go and all those companies, Outre, they're owned by Koreans. So I'm pretty sure the people that you're trying to avoid talking to because you don't think they know anything know a lot more about the wigs than you think, and then probably you do, because they're the ones that are speaking directly with the companies that make the wigs. And so it's just irritating. Like, they'll expect me to like agree with them just because I'm black as well, and I'm like, no, you're not gonna disrespect my coworkers like that. Like, we'll get people that'll come from the track section and they'll come into our section trying to ask us questions about the hair because there may be only the Korean managers over there. And one of the guys, his name is Tiger. He knows what he's talking about. He's really cool. He's funny. Always, joking with customers. But they'll come over and they'll be like, I need somebody black. They're not gonna understand what I'm talking about. They're not gonna know. And I'm like, well, that's not our area. We don't work in the track section. We work in the wig section. We can't just go over there and start helping you. We're leaving our section. We can't do that. And so I'm like, you're gonna have to go over there and ask him. It's like he knows what he's talking about. He has been over there the longest. Like, he knows what he's talking about. He's not stupid. He's not gonna try to sell you something you don't want. So it's irritating seeing how ignorant some African American people can be. And I'm just like, wow. But the minute that something is said against them, they're probably the first ones to pop off. It's dumbfounding. Like, seriously, like, we had one lady get upset at my section manager because she was like kind of following her around trying to help her, like, make sure she see if she needed any help, because it was kind of busy and she was, I guess, walking around like picking up wigs that she wanted to try on. And so she was following her, and then the customer got upset and was like, why are you following me around? I don't need you following me. I'm not gonna steal nothing. Y'all always think somebody's trying to steal everything. And I'm like, really? No one's following you around to see if you're stealing anything. She's trying to make sure that you are okay. And the other time we ask somebody, do they need any help? And they're like, no, not right now, or whatever. Or they want help, and we start helping them, and then we walk away. They get upset, like we're supposed to just walk around with them the whole time, making sure that they can find everything. So we just tend to follow them because sometimes they don't like us to follow them, and sometimes they get pissed like we just abandoned them and we were supposed to stay with them. And so it's like, we don't know what the hell you want. Do you want us to walk around with you and help you find something? Or do you want us to just ask you if you need help? You say no, we just back off and wait for you to say, yeah, I need help. Make up your minds, people. You can't have it both ways. You can't have us at 1 second backed off and then the next second you're like, oh, no, where'd you go? I needed you. Like, really? So, yeah, it's just so, it's crazy just how blatantly ignorant and racist they can. It's really I've only seen it from the African American people that have come into the African American ladies that have come into my section, and they're always trying to get a deal. Oh, these Asians, they can't take a little bit more off and this and that. And I mean, look at these prices. And I'm like, if you don't like the price, leave the store. No one's forcing you to shop here. No one's saying you have to shop here. You can go to the little hole in the wall next door, the small little beauty supply store that may or may not have good stuff, and buy it from there if it's cheaper. I don't care. I get paid just for being here. I don't get paid off a commission. I get paid just for working at the store. So regardless of whether you come in here or not, I'm still getting money. I don't care if you don't buy anything. I don't care if you don't like the prices. It's not my problem. But anyway, it's I feel like it's more stressful than other retail jobs just because it's not owned by people that are, like, I don't know, like I said, people assume that they just don't know what they're talking about because they don't speak perfect English. It's a little hard to understand them, but people just assume they have no idea what they're talking about because they're not black, so they're not going to know anything about black hair and what they're going to need product-wise, or they're not going to know anything about hair, period. And I don't know where black people get this assumption from that Asians don't know anything about hair. Like, where do you think your hair is coming from, ma'am? Ain't no black person around here cutting their hair off for you to buy. Like, this is all coming from Asia. This is all coming from, like, India and all that, China. So I'm trying to understand why you think that the Asians don't know anything about where the hair is coming from and what the hair is going to do and the good hair and the bad hair. Really? Let's do your research first before you come at me telling them they don't know what they're talking about. You probably know a lot less than they do. Like, a lot less than they do. They could probably tell you way more about the hair than you ever thought you knew. So that's irritating. So whenever somebody comes over and asks us, I'm like, oh, you have to go ask them because that's not our section. I don't know what. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with that. So you're gonna have to like, no, you're not gonna just grab me. Like, if you want my opinion for, like an extra opinion, that's cool. If you want my opinion because I'm black and you think that I'm just going to know more of what you need, don't play the race card and just assume that I'm gonna know. Like, I rarely did tracks until I started working at that job, so I really don't know much about the tracks. Like, I don't know much about the different kinds and what's the best and all that. I don't really do tracks. I can tell you more about the wigs, obviously, because I work in that section and I wear wigs more often. But the hair, the track hair, no, I can't tell you what's a good brand and all that and what's the best, like, synthetic one. I don't know. Like I said, I rarely use the track hair. The track hair that I've gotten has been free. It's been given to me because of promotional events that we've had. So that's about it. I don't buy the track hair myself to buy it. Like, the first time I'm actually going to buy some hair for me is for my birthday. I'm going to buy some hair. And that's about the only time I really get into the hair is going to be for my birthday. So, yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest and post this as a video response to Miss Megancee's video because I was just talking to my boyfriend about that today. Like, it's really irritating when you get customers that come in and they know next to nothing about your products, but, like, it's just, like, it's dumbfounding sometimes how little you can know about something. Like, if I don't know anything about something, before I even go to a store, I'm gonna want to look it up. Like, some people don't even do that. Like, or some people ask us about, like, the lace wigs. They'll ask the lace front wigs. They'll ask us what's the difference between a lace front wig and a full wig, like a regular wig. And I'm like, there's nothing different about the way it's made. The lace front just has a lace front, so it's got a more natural hairline. You can switch the part and all that, blah, blah, blah. A full wig, you're kind of stuck with the style that it's in. Oh, so how do you keep the lace front on? You tighten the straps and just put it on. Like, what? I want to know what makes people think that these lace fronts are just going to, like, fly off as opposed to the full wigs. Like, what about the construction of a lace front do you think is so different that it's not going to stay on the same way that a regular wig would? Like, I really want to know what goes through people's minds when they think, okay, the construction of a lace front, clearly there's something about it that's, like, way different. It's not going to just stay on my head. Like, yeah, like, I understand, like, you think you might have to glue it down, but even if you don't glue it down, like, what makes you think you don't have to glue a full wig down and it stays on perfectly fine? So what makes you think, like, them adding a more natural hairline changes about the construction of, like, the cap of the wig? Like, just think about that. Like, them doing something up here should change nothing about the cap of the wig. Like, the cap of the wig is still the same. It's just this part is a little bit more natural looking. You can do bangs, whatever. Yeah, like, I get, like, the dumbest. The question that irritates me the most is when I tell people what the sale is and they still feel the need to ask me about one of the wigs. Like, yeah, okay, the sale is anything under 100 is 20% off. Okay, cool. Look at one. Is this 20% off? Is it under 100? Like, these are grown women that are asking this question. Like, I know you're not stupid. I know you can answer this question on your own. Why are you asking me this? I clearly just told you that anything under 100 is 20% off. You looked at the price, you saw it was under 100, and still felt the need to ask me, is this on sale? Like, did I say anything that confused you? I don't understand where it's not connecting in your mind what I said and what you just saw. But anyway, I just want to put that out there. Yeah, I'm done with my rant. And I'll see you guys in another video. And I'm gonna go to bed. It's 11 o'clock. And it's like, ooh, it's 11 o'clock. But I should be in bed. I gotta get up and work out. I'm trying to get a little more fit and work out. I didn't work out yesterday or today. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and work out. Try her. Maybe I'll do 30 minutes tomorrow. I don't know. I might do 30 minutes tomorrow since I didn't work out yesterday or today. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys have a great night, day, afternoon, whatever, and I'll see you soon.